The other thing that we've seen that's differentiated those who seem to be having a much higher level of success in addressing the workforce issue is not only are they trying to address the items that you discussed, but then they're also doing a good job of marketing and communicating that proactively to prospective applicants, to their current workforce, to kind of build them up and continue to build that momentum, and even to the community at large, so that everybody understands the value of the mission, vision, and values of that organization in the market. Do you see marketing as a part of this for those who are being more successful?
Yes, absolutely. Marketing is a tool. Marketing is a tool. If you have a workforce that is dwindling and you need more people, then you need to be doing workforce branding and workforce marketing. And so communicating that to a manufacturer is tough because they hear marketing and they're like, oh, that's just that stuff that we do to get more sales. And we have salespeople for that. We don't need marketing. And it's like, well, you need people. You don't even have the salesperson to get the sales. So how are you going to find them? And so that's when we've seen success of, hey, maybe it's using marketing in a creative way. Maybe it's changing the way we're listing our job titles on LinkedIn. Maybe it's posting the same job, not necessarily the same exact job description, but posting it in a few different ways. That's still marketing. Posting it, changing around the content and sharing it in different ways. Maybe it's, looking at our current culture, looking at what does it mean to be an employee at ABC company? What is our culture? And so, we look for, in sales and in marketing, we're marketing towards an ideal customer. And I think in workforce branding, you have to be marketing towards an ideal coworker, someone who you can go along with. Like, if you fit these 3 boxes, you're going to fit in this company, and then you're hiring right fit and right person, as opposed to just filling the box and filling the need. So I feel like that kind of met that.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that. And we've done a number of initiatives for a number of our clients in that space, and we've absolutely seen a tremendous return on investment. And they have been bucking the trends. And let's talk about that silver tsunami that you talked about. I think prior generations were willing to take the job and find out, right? Because whatever people say, whatever in on their application and in the interview, and most people are nervous during an interview. So in 30 minutes, everybody's struggling a little bit. Just like any buyer, any type of applicant wants to know before they go and apply. They want to know and research 75% of that applicant journey online. They want to watch videos. They want to hear from other people who've been there a while. They want to hear about the training. They want to hear about the matriculation program or the steps or the ways you can get promoted and move up through the organization. And so one, you have to define and have all those things and have those programs, but then you have to brand it and put some type of North Star out there that people can really rally around.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then communicate it, right? And that's social media, that's YouTube, that's having the CEO get on a YouTube interview or a podcast and say, hey, this is who we are. This is what we do. This is our culture, our mission, vision, values. So they hear it from the people so that there's that genuine connection throughout that process. So I think that's absolutely what is working. Is it the best? I don't know, but it's the best we have today in the process. And those who are investing in that. The other thing is beautiful, the way we do it that makes it more cost effective is whenever we're doing these initiatives for our clients, we can often double dip. And with a little bit of our work and some creativity, we can not only use that content for applicants, we can use it also for clients as well. So it's not like you need a whole new budget. It's not like you need a whole different department to focus on this. This can be kind of like a tag along or a small add-on to a current engagement that allows you to layer this in and really address that problem.
Right. Because your company's brand isn't just, this is what we sell. Your company's brand is, who is my company? And that's the brand you want to push, right? It's not just, we make widgets and, because we manufacture these widgets, buy from us. We care about our employees. We care about the product we're making. Our people that we're hiring care about the product we're making, which means you're going to get a good quality product. All of those pieces are contributing to your entire brand, which, just like you said, that's what your marketing pushes. That's what you're marketing. You're marketing your brand. You're marketing your company. You're marketing your story. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, because when we think about branding matters to all stakeholders.
Mhm.
So whether that's an applicant, a current employee, a vendor, a customer, shareholders, just the community at large, all of those stakeholders want to understand that brand,
Absolutely.
whether or not they become fans or promoters or whatever. That's a decision, and you're not going to make everybody happy. So you just try and do your thing in your
Great.
swim lane. But having an eye to all stakeholders and recognizing now, and I think this is going to continue for years to come, understanding that applicants and the workforce and developing that channel is as important as developing your client channel is going to be the thing that's going to differentiate between the winners and losers over the next 10 years, who's going to be able to get the workforce and who isn't.
Totally.
Because I think automation is coming, manufacturing 4.0, all those things.
Mhm.
But I do not believe that the level of technology adoption can replace the workforce so fast that we're not going to have to continue to address this issue. And so anyway, it's exciting to see that you're seeing that is something that may be missing from some manufacturing companies, and those that are getting it are really addressing a problem, are kind of a step ahead. Whenever so at MANTEC, you guys are really focusing on some of these what I would call initiatives. Like maybe talk about workforce pathways and what that is, please.
Yeah, absolutely. No. So when you think about workforce, most of the time you're thinking about the people that are already in it, which is good. You should be educating those who are already in it. That's important. Like that's how you retain your workforce. But there's people who aren't there yet. There's not just, not just like random people, not just like people on the street, but there's young people who may not be aware that a career in manufacturing exists. And so those initiatives that you've mentioned, that's a lot of what MANTEC does. So we have programs for what we say K through 16. And then even once you get into the workforce, there's stuff for you too. So starting in like K through 6 elementary school, we have something called the Career Concierge. And so this is someone on our team who's dedicated to helping kids discover careers in manufacturing. So I go into 3rd grade classrooms and I talk about how chocolate is made, and I talk about how cheese is made, and how the stage that Taylor Swift the stage she sings on is made right here in South Central PA, didn't you know? And so be able to just educate young people like, oh, there's really cool stuff that's made here near me. So that's what we do in kindergarten through 6th. In junior high, we do the same thing. We'll have the same conversations. We'll upgrade it a little bit, obviously, but we'll have those same conversations with middle schoolers. But we also have our What's So Cool About Manufacturing program. And this is a program that's statewide in Pennsylvania and New York as well. And so this is a group of kids, a group of 7th and 8th graders who are sometimes a little bit chaotic, but you bring them all together. They get paired up with a manufacturing facility near their school, and they get to go in with GoPros and interview people and learn about careers and learn about how things are made and just have a great experience just right there in a manufacturing facility and learn. And they compete in like a contest, and there's like coolest video and coolest product and all these different awards they can win and statewide programs, the whole thing. So What's So Cool is great. That's another one of our workforce programs. Then again to the high school level. And so we actually created a program. Used to be called Career Test Drive. We've just rebranded it as MFGU. And so this is a program for rising seniors in high school where we have one for advanced and applied engineering, manufacturing engineering. And then we have one that we're just starting this year for supply chain. So those are 2 programs where we partner with a university, one with York College of Pennsylvania and the other with Millersville University in Lancaster County. And so we leverage those 2 schools and their partnerships to get these kids industry recognized credentials, hands-on experience. They go on 5 different tours of different facilities. And if they complete an exam and pass the exam by the end of the time, they even get a stipend, which all of this is grant funded by the state of Pennsylvania.
Nice.
We're working on college programs now. We're not really sure what that's looking like, but it's internships, it's connecting with manufacturers, it's mentorship, it's all these different pieces. And so that's kind of building out that workforce pipeline, right? We can talk about pipeline all we want. We can talk about, who's going to enter the workforce, but if you're not even working on those who before they even get to college, right? Like,
sure,
I didn't know manufacturing existed when I was in high school, and here I am now, right? So start to gauge that interest and start to grab that interest and get them excited. That could drastically affect our workforce issue that we're
Sure.
having. So yeah, absolutely. Workforce pipeline workforce pipeline initiatives are huge for MANTEC and something we're really, really passionate about here. So
Thanks for watching this clip of the Missing Half podcast brought to you by 50 Marketing. Be sure to check out the full episode linked below and our other resources.